Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping video. So this time it's for the week of December 30th through January 5th. So this is the first week that I'm filming in my 2025 Sadie Stickers 7x9 vertical planner. What a jumble of words. I used this kit from Cinderella paper called Resolutions. This was the new kit and it's just art for New Year's this year, and I feel like the last several years I have not used a New Year's kit. Like I definitely didn't in 2024. That was a weird way to say that year. You know what I mean. I didn't really feel any of the art that came out. I don't know if anybody did any New Year's art. Well, no, some people did. I just wasn't feeling it, what was available in shops. This one, as soon as it came out, I was like, I need to find somebody selling this art. It's beautiful. Not that the other art isn't beautiful, it just wasn't really the vibes I was going for. So in 2024, I didn't use a New Year's kit, and I don't think I used a New Year's kit technically in 2023 either, because we were getting married in January 2023, and I think the kit I used for the week of New Year's was one that a lot of people have used for New Year's. I think it was like that celestial, like deep navy blue art with the stars. It's really gorgeous. I would love to use that again, actually. But I was using it because it was sort of like a lead in, I should say, a lead into wedding month. So sort of New Year's, but really more like my theme of wedding kits for that month. This kit didn't get like fully cut through all the way on a lot of sheets, so I had to get in there with my X-Acto knife, but that is fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down my base. This week, not a whole lot happened. We didn't do anything wild for New Year's, but we never do. We were originally going to have friends over, but one by one, everybody kind of like either got sick or had other plans. So it just ended up being my husband and I and the cats for New Year's Eve, but that is totally fine. And then we actually set up our record player that we got as a Christmas gift to both of us. So that's been fun. We have a few records at this point. My husband got me Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John for Christmas. So we played that on New Year's Day. My sisters came over this week, later in the week, and we played one of them had a Chapel Roan record, so we played that. And then my husband got his hands on the original Master of Puppets by Metallica, if you don't know. So he's been listening to that. What else has he gotten? This is jumping way ahead in time, but for his birthday, he got two records, one from me and one from his friend. The one from his friend was by Dio. I don't know that band, more like metal rock. That's been my husband's vibe lately. And then I got him a Billy Strings album for his birthday, which is more like where my husband and I meet in the middle with music. Because I'm a little bit country, my husband's a little bit rock and roll. That's how we roll. He's gotten more into kind of progressive bluegrass as time has gone on. So that's where I'm like, okay, you discovered this music. I wouldn't have found this on my own, but I do like it. So anyway, that's a little bit of an overview of the week. My husband did go out of town this weekend to go see his parents, so I was alone for a good chunk of the weekend, but my sisters came over, and like my husband was only gone from Friday to Sunday anyway, so it was really only Saturday that I was alone. So yeah, also in this spread, I'm gonna put down a little Once More with Love box for word of the year. I've mostly been setting a word of the year the last like 2 years because I had these stickers. So for this year, my word of the year, it's always hard for me to come up with this, but it's the word trust, both in the sense of the verb form and the noun form. And last year, my word of the year was recover, and eventually we got there. Things got worse in 2024 before they got better. So far, 2025 kind of feels the same with everything globally going on. And kind of personally too, but we're not going to get into that because I generally make a rule of it to not talk about things that are making me sad that aren't directly that aren't my exact direct experience. Does that make sense? Like I am very fortunate to not have to go through a lot of things in life, but that doesn't mean that I don't have difficulties or I don't get really sad because other people are going through really difficult things that I can't control and I can't really do anything about. I could just be there to support them, and that does get kind of draining after a while. So, but I can't talk about those things at least not on the internet, because like it would be disrespectful to their privacy, I feel. That's just me. And also, when I talk to people who are going through these things, like that's what they want. So, yeah, obviously going to respect that. Anyway, that was just a little bit of a ramble, but yeah, my word of the year is going to be trust, as in like to trust that things are going to be okay again eventually. I'm seeing a lot of obviously kind of hopelessness out there, and like, why are we even trying? Why are we even preparing for the future or planning for the future? Why are we trying to be good people when the powers that be don't seem to have any intention of doing that? And I personally, I do believe in doing the right thing for the sake of doing the right thing. Like, even if it's really tough to convince other people to do it, or even if it doesn't work out in the end, like if it ends up being quote unquote fruitless, like sometimes I do really just want to like throw the towel in and be like, why do I even care? Why am I even trying? Right? But I don't know how to live a life where I just don't pay attention to that stuff, or I don't try to make it better, at least to the extent that is possible for me as an individual. I guess that's just not how my parents raised me. My parents like put all 9 of their kids in the Girl and Boy Scouts from a very young age. We were in it through like our whole lives. And I don't know, that's just kind of the mentality of my family. And it's the mentality of the family that I'm building as well with my husband. Like we care about these things, and sometimes it is to the detriment of our mental health. I'm not gonna lie, but we don't really see any other way forward other than to keep trying and to trust that what we are doing is the right thing. So that's my little ramble about my word of the year. I put in a habit tracker this week because I was posting Vloguary this week. And then the this week weekly checklist is for dinners. We had a lot of like stews and soups this week, which was really nice. So my husband made pozole, which is a Mexican soup with pork and hominy and other vegetables. It's really good. If you've never tried it, highly recommend. I got introduced to it because of my husband. So yeah, we had leftovers of that for a while, really good. And then we had gumbo, or at least I had gumbo this week because we went out to a soul food restaurant on Thursday night. Monday, the first thing I marked was that it was sunny. So it had been quite rainy in December, so it was nice to see the sun again. That's from Wonton in a Million. I went out and mailed our Christmas cards. That's from Sugar Pop Fizz. I voiced over a bunch of Plan With Me's this day, so that icon's from Planet Hannah. And then I planned out this week ahead of time in my 2024 planner. So I used a Via Latte Co. sticker to mark that. It says, I am very busy, which I actually wasn't, but you know. And then at the end of the day, I used a Corks and Corgs Co. TV to mark watching some stand-up comedy. Tuesday, of course, was New Year's Eve, so that script is from Planet Hannah, and the icon is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. It was our friend's birthday, so that cake is from Cinderella paper. My husband just got to work a half day from home this day. I think he was still working from home, but he only worked he must have gone into the office on Monday. But yeah, he was working from home a half day on Tuesday, so that paper clip is from Via Latte Co. This was day 225 of Clover's observation, which for some reason I felt the need to mark, so that sticker is from Beneva Creations. Then I voiced over another Plan With Me. I was trying to get everything set up for Vloguary, so that's again from Planet Hannah. Those jeans are from Wonton in a Million to mark that I did laundry. And I was just feeling grinchy this day. This was my word for the holiday season this year. I just wasn't, I think it's because people were like either sick or canceling on us, and it was totally fine. But I was just like, okay, so it's just going to be us for New Year's Eve. So that's from Once More With Love. I ended up getting out our nice like dining set to eat the pozole that my husband was making. So that is from Cinderella paper. We started the second season of Interview with the Vampire finally this season. So the first season of the show takes place in New Orleans. This season, now they're in Paris. I used a little Halloween icon from Planet Hannah to mark that. We're only a few episodes in because it is like, first of all, it's a violent show if you don't know, because it's vampires and it's kind of gory. But then also this season's getting like really psychologically terrifying. So that's a whole nother level, but it's interesting. I do still like it. I watched a bunch of Last Week Tonight. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I have 2 scripts from Planet Hannah to mark 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. and our New Year's Eve kiss, of course. I use Animal Crossing as my ball drop for New Year's Eve because for some reason I can never find the New York City one online. So I used a little, well, Simply a Mess is closed now, but that is where that Animal Crossing sticker was from. I have a bunch of those left and I don't play Animal Crossing anymore. I have so many other Animal Crossing stickers left over too. Wednesday was, of course, New Year's Day, so I have a little firework icon from Alicia Craft and a script from Planet Hannah. My husband had the day off, so that's from Cinderella paper. And then, like I said, we set up our record player, so I need to get some record stickers. I know Carly Plans has some. I don't love her paper, though. It's not my favorite, so I need to see if anybody else has some, but I just use a music note from Planet Hannah to mark setting up the record player, and then I use this, it's supposed to be Gem, I think is the band from the 80s, from Itty Bitty Sticker Code, because, I don't know, it reminded me of Elton John's style, kind of, for listening to Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Then we last minute booked a Tahoe trip to go away for the weekend after our anniversary. So that map sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I ended up using, I had a bunch of rewards points with Expedia from all of the hotels I booked for our New Zealand trip. So I was able to book a hotel for like less than $100 a night during a holiday weekend in Lake Tahoe, which Lake Tahoe's spendy. If you don't know, it's kind of unfortunate. But it's, I mean, it's gorgeous, that's why. But it's very popular, like, internationally. So that is why. I was grumpy again this day. That's from Once More With Love. Watched a bunch of YouTube. Put on some fake nails. So that is from Sugar Pop Fizz, Carly Plans. And then I got my husband to watch Love Actually with me this night. So I saw it was back on Netflix. So I was like, will you watch it with me? It's a cute movie, I promise. And he thought it was, of course, corny. But he was like, no, it's an okay movie. I kind of like it. So that's from Corks and Cords Co. And then I watched more last week tonight. The only two extenders I had this week were on Tuesday and Wednesday, just because I wanted to mark a bunch of little things that happened on the two holidays. Thursday, I paid my credit card, and my husband worked from home, so that icon's from an old kit, and the paperclip is from Via Latte Co. Then I got the battery stuck in my camera because I put an old battery that I knew wouldn't, I was just trying to see if it would hold a charge. And then it got stuck because it was like splitting apart. Kind of dangerous. So the Once More With Love Munchkin kind of describes how that felt. I ended up ordering a new actual Nikon battery from a camera shop in New Jersey. So that saved Vloguary once it got here because I was having a hard time. My camera battery was just dying like every 2 minutes. It was ridiculous. But I was filming this day, so that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. My husband sold his old Nintendo DS this day. We went to a coffee shop to meet the guy. That was interesting. It went totally fine, but it was just funny. It was like this kid. And then we went to Fixin's, which is a soul food restaurant here in Sacramento. So that icon was from Cinderella paper and the day night script was from Magical Sticker Co. And then I watched more last week tonight. Friday, it rained, so I just have a water droplet from Wonton in a Million. My husband drove to Orange County this day, so that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I voiced over a bunch more Plan with Maze, so that's from Planet Hannah. And then I did the annual budget, so that Molly is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. as well. Then I finished a Plan with Me. I think I had started the day before because, like I said, I was filming in basically 2-minute increments. So it took me forever for a couple, like a week or two to film a Plan with Me. So I'm going to put in a flat lay sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I had to give Clover her inhaler because normally my husband takes care of that. He's so great. But I needed to take care of it. So I have these inhaler stickers from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I played with the cats because it was just me and them, and they would probably drive a hole in the wall if they didn't get any attention while my husband was gone. And then I was watching the new Ali Wong special, which I actually really enjoyed. I like Ali Wong, but some of her jokes are a bit of a miss for me. And then the other half of her jokes I love. So anyway, I feel like the new special was a little bit more of a hit with me. So I have a TV from Corks and Cords Co. Saturday, did Clover's inhaler both in the morning and evening because my husband wasn't home. This unfortunately was the day we got news that Molly the cat from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. passed away, which was very sad. So I just put in this little sticker from an old freebie that I had of Tanya, Kevin, and Molly. Their new kitty is so cute too though. So I finished my October monthly Plan with Me this day, so that flat lay is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Went to Target. Can't remember why. I think I was out of something like really specific And yeah, I couldn't wait for the normal grocery run. So that cart is from Once More with Love. I ran the dishwasher. I felt the need to mark that for some reason. I don't really know why. We do it more regularly now, but every now and then I want to use like a cute dishwasher sticker. So I had one here from Bella Planella. Voiced over another plan with me. That was a big theme for this week. So I have another foiled icon from Plannahannah. Scooped the litter because that's another thing my dear husband, takes care of. And Watch More last week tonight. So those 3 stickers are all from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. You can probably tell. I mean, there's a reason I was so sad Molly passed away, even though I've never met her. I mean, she's a main character in my planner for years and years and years. At the end of the Saturday, I played with the cats again. Sunday, the first thing I marked was doing Clover's Inhaler in the morning. I was starting to read our Croatia travel guide, or not, I guess it's technically mine. It was a Christmas gift a year or 2 ago. I would love to go to Croatia soon, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I am Croatian, if you don't know. I'm a lot of things, as a lot of Americans are, but I'm part Croatian, so I would like to go. I've heard lots of great things, and I've had family members visit, and supposedly I still have cousins there, because I guess we didn't all immigrate out, so it would be cool to go. So that book is from Corks and Corks Co. I used a family time sticker to mark my sisters coming over. Then I marked my husband was home. We listened to the Chapel Roan vinyl, so I used this karaoke Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We went and picked up sandwiches from a local place and played Mario Kart, and then after my sisters left, I asked my husband if he would start watching The Good Place with me, because I was feeling like doing a rewatch, but I wanted to rewatch it with him. I just realized I spattered a little bit of coffee on this spread, which makes me a little sad, but such is my life. So in order to mark The Good Place, instead of just using a television, sometimes I like to use themed stickers for the shows that I'm watching. So there's this Molly where she's got the devil and the angel on her shoulder. So I thought that was relevant for The Good Place. Let me know if you've watched The Good Place. It's really funny, but also like definitely makes you think about the meaning of life. I like it. It's a brilliant show, I think. So that is the week. I'm just filling in with some sparkly foil from Plannahannah, like sparkly gold or gold stars. I don't know. So there was a Cuddle Season script and a few like little sparkly bits and bobs that I sprinkled throughout on the full boxes. And this is what is left of the kit. So I'll definitely be using this one again because there's still so many full boxes left. But yeah, I had to use my Sharpie Ultra Fine Point on this. I've noticed Cinderella paper has started bringing back matte paper for select kits again, so I'll probably try to buy that. But for now, this is her version of glossy, and so I have to write on it with a Sharpie. But yeah, that is the week. I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. Let me know what you did for New Year's. Are you a stay-at-home cat, which is mostly me, or do you go all out? I will talk to you next time. Bye.